then also added this building. And then we should building a mini stadium about a kilometer for the federation. Wait, hey, yes, I'll tell you.
First and foremost, I want to thank God that I got an opportunity to be one of those few Ugandans and be ambassador of the country by default, by God's grace.
Hadji Diouf, the first time you stepped into Uganda is when you had rain, by the way. You've not had rain for quite a long time. So you must be a lucky man. How do you find life in Uganda right now?
First of all, thank you very much to all Ugandese people from the country and from the diaspora. I see on my Instagram, my social media, everyone was happy to see me here. And thank you very much, first of all, to the President Museveni for the good job he do for the country, because what they hear from outside and what they see inside is a different things. Thank you very much for my brother, the President Mugogo, for his hard work, his discipline, and his love he got from for football. And you know, I have so many. I see him so many times with CAF, FIFA, because I'm a CAF legend and FIFA legend. We travel a lot. We've been stay together at the hotel with CAF, with FIFA, and he always talking about football. Every time he's worried for the football on the continent and his country. He want to have the best of the best for Uganda. And you know, like what they say, asking all football fans, all association of football to Uganda to be with him, because I think so. You can see the work he did, because for 2 days I'm here. I went to see the under 17 woman playing, and they were so good. The future of the football of Uganda, I think, is very, very prominent. And I went to watch as well the under 17, the boys, to gonna play the Afghan in Morocco soon. They're very talented. I'm enjoying myself last night to watch them play. And like what I always say, we need to be together as African. I'm a Senegalese, I'm African, you know, like what I say to all legends like Samuel Eto'o, Gigi Drogba, to came here because to talk to the people, to talk to the the new generation coming, because you know, everything we learn from Europe, we have to come back home and sharing with our people, because the only winners is gonna be Africa. Like what I always say, when I went to the World Cup 2002, it's not only Senegal to support us, the whole African support us, and you know, that's why I always say we have to be together. And thank you very much again to my brother Eddy Kenzo. I know like more than 10 years. He came to see me to Senegal. We were having good time, and it was me now to give it back, to come back here to Uganda. And this is not my last time, and I love the country. You have a beautiful country with a beautiful people.
Then just one final question. That lovely hairstyle, would you give it another go if you got the chance to have it on your head again?
I still have it.
Oh, there is something of fatter. That's what
I still have it. That's my signature. I still have it. You know, like what they say, the most important things for me, what I want to say to the new generation, if I made it, you can make it. Doesn't mean I come from nothing. I was a boy from the street. My grandparents my grandmom used to sell peanut on the street, and I always want to be somebody for my country and for my family. And like what I say, this young generation, new generation coming, they have to know they can be like the best ambassador for the countries. And that's why today my brother Mugogo doing everything to give them the best facility to be somebody for the country tomorrow. You know, like what I always say, to be there, to be top player, to play for the highest level is about hard work, determination, and love.
Okay, Eddy Kenzo, just one question for you. in football, these are things we love. Friendship. Off the pitch, on the pitch is a battle for 90 minutes. How important is it to have the Hadji Diouf here? Your friend to the FUFA president and Ugandan football and the musicians?
First and foremost, I want to thank God that I got an opportunity to be one of those few Ugandans and be ambassador of the country by default, by God's grace. Because God gave me a breakthrough. I did music crossed all over the world, and I've met so many people. I'm so glad that one of the people I met is one of the greatest of all time, Hadji Diouf. And so many other, Hadji knows, I have so many football star friends. Adbayo was him, and Wanyamas, and so many, even Premier League, all leagues almost. So when I go to Senegal, we always hang out with all of them, Mama Dunya and all these guys. We be friends like for real. So I always tell them to come and visit Uganda. He has always wanted to come and visit our country, but he's been so good. Thank you so much for coming, and my brother, to answer your question. Sorry I've spoken much, but I'm so excited, I'm so excited to have Diouf here at our home. So many people out there, our listeners, they're very happy to hear your voice. You played total football, and you made all of us proud. All Ugandans love you. Please keep coming, and bring more of your friends. Let's make Uganda the final destination. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hadji Diouf and Eddy Kenzo and the FUFA president. And by the way, Hadji Diouf was a defender. He turned into a striker. Is that correct?
Goalkeeper first, defending, and finish strikers. No, midfield never.
Thank you so much. And he's still around in Uganda enjoying the Pearl of Africa, and we shall be releasing more programs about his stay in the country. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This lady here is a boxer. Oh, boxer, but
took a picture with boxers and remember?
Yes. Right? Turn. Eddy, come on here.
You want the picture to be more authentic. Okay. Have you touched that up?
Absolutely.
This is a signature visit here.
Jen has been here, Mosef has been here, so Diouf is here.
Yes.
Obviously, the champion before champion, and then they didn't win, you would see. But you don't see that with our former players. They feel like maybe the team should not succeed without saying it, but you feel it like if we didn't make it, maybe this one shouldn't make it. But I think that's not how football is. This is our country. This is our. So I think a message in that direction would also be good to say, guys, the national team does not do what it's for. Everybody, and when you walk out there and you Senegalese, for you, a former player, fine. But if I'm a Senegalese and I'm moving around the world, I move big. Get it? So if you're Ugandan, whatever you do, it's still the national team which comes us. I think after that, then we need to take you back and rest and prepare. Then make sure you're delivered at the airport at the right time, and then we'll keep in touch. Through Eddy and ourselves, so let's keep in touch and see the issues we have talked about, how we can actualize them.
True.
Any comment from you?
No, just happy that you found it in your business shape to come to Uganda.
Thank you.
Thank Eddy for the connection. It is said Uganda is the most hospitable country. I hope you found the true hospitality that our country has. For me, as a Liverpool fan, I'm even much more excited than these guys. These guys is business, but for me, you'll never walk alone. So thank you for coming. And hopefully now that you're here, they will leave those small teams of theirs and come and join us to support Liverpool. And he doesn't want to hear this, but but thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
Yes, I will never forget Japan, South Korea. Senegal did put us as Africans on the map once again, and I think it is still one of the best World Cups. And on account of Senegal's pursuit and excellence on the pitch. May Neso rest in peace, the coach.
Good. Okay, they have to be involved, you know, like what do you say? When I finish my career, I go to help my football. I'm going back home. First of all, I used to fight with Augustin and you know my relation before with Augustin and now my relation with Augustin. I'm the one to tell him the legend and the guys to use to like play for the national team. Some of them, you cannot help everyone, but you're gonna see someone want to be involved. And that people, you give them job, you know. And some of them have to pass his coaching license, you know, coaching license. And before you work for the federation, you have to work for the local teams. You have to be involved in football. It's not about only for the national team. You have to, everything you learn from Europe or from somewhere else, you have to give back to the locals. You know, that's why we came back home, and that's our first mission, and we win it. And today, if you see Senegal winning everything, because on the 17, beach soccer, everything, you have ex-players. Because they wanted and they passed the question match. But the federation don't have a 10,000 job to give, you know, but some of them have to go to work with the local teams to be in coach, because the more you do that, more you have a chance. Because tomorrow, what's gonna happen? Watch now, Aliou Cisse is not there. The assistant coach is here. It was a player. He played with us as well. It was not on the starting 11, but he was on the bench. But watch him today. He have a chance. When Aliou Cisse been sacked, Pape Thiaw is coming, and now we give him the opportunity. And Pape Thiaw gonna have now 2 more assistants as a local, as ex-players. And one day Pape Thiaw is gone, someone gonna be here again. You know, I will touch them. Don't worry, I will touch them. And to tell you as well, like what they say on the parliament, he's a man. He fight for your football, and you can tell. You can see with your proper eyes and football going well here. It's not about winning right now. It's about winning on the long term.
Yes.
It's about the organization. Because Senegal don't win 6 trophies in 1 year because of today, because it's yesterday. And you know the hard work Augustin Senghor do it. It is one of his best friends. It's about to organize everything. We need to know how many people play on this country, how many teams, all these things. It's not about only football. It's not easy. And the women team as well. You see this girl on the 17s. They play well and they do very well for the country. You know, they need the support. You know, and as well, the big company of the country have to be involved as well. You know, it's not about only the federation. It's about only to have a good and big sponsor to help the football. You know, most of the big sponsors have to be involved as well, and the government will help you as well. And I think so. Like what they say, the future of your football is you know, I'm very sure the future of your football is gonna be like most good.
Just out of curiosity, how did you go to Europe?
How I go to Europe? I was playing on the street. You know, my time.
They told us the story was not around.
At my time, it's not like today. Today you have to be on the club. You have to be like at the academy. At my time, I used to play on the street, and just one guy come to see me, go to see my parents, my grandfather and my grandma, to say he want to look after me, and they tell him, okay, you look after him. And I left Senegal when I was 12 years old, 12, 13 to go to Europe, academies.
France.
France, yeah. And that time I don't even speak one word in French. And I went there, but the craziest thing is about life. I used to see my parents suffer without money. You know, we don't have a house. We have only one room for like more than 6-7 person. You know, and when I went to France, I say, hey, I don't want to go back home without with empty pocket. I'm gonna do everything to survive. I'm gonna do everything to making my parents happy, my grandparents happy, and that's what I'm doing. Just to tell you, to know, when I went to France, I used to play centre back. Centre back. I do my test as a centre back, and after I go to play on the front and everything. You know, it's not about like talent. It's about, I used to be talented, but I used to be hard work as well. Because it's about hard work. It's about determination, belief. You know, focus. You know, and the lucky I have is about like I left my country very earlier, and to being like I went to one of the best academy. Social, the two best academy in France is Social and Lab. If you see most of the big players today, Ryan Mahrez, Lab. You're talking about Mendy, Lab. Mamadou Niang, Lab. Griezmann, all these boys, you know. Lab is a good. Paris Saint-Germain is not an academy, you know. Paris Saint-Germain is like
they don't develop.
They
They pick the best.
Yeah, thank you. That's why you're never gonna see like 4 or 5 good players coming from to the academy. And today, you.
So when this man took you to Europe, straight to the academy, you admitted.
Yeah.
The first academy you went to, they accepted you.
They accepted me. No, sorry. I went to Lens and I failed. And after that, he took me to Social. And I stayed in Social 4 years. And I played my first game, professional game at 17. And after Social,
As a defender now, or as a defender or as a
as a striker and wingers. That one as a striker and wingers. I left play centre back at the academy. When we losing 3-0 against Besançon, and I asked the coach, let me go to play on the front because I know I can do something. And the coach let me go. I scored 4 goals, and after that he let me play striker. Yeah.
I think we need to move to the TV to manage the time.